That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I need to move those down by one. I was looking at them and I'm like, what happened to these doors? They just don't look right to me. But now I know. I just didn't finish building the room before I started building that. So I'll make sure that they've got new doors. Grasshopper, you ain't doing it. Hummingbird's right next to you. I might be able to just grab you. Yeah, try to arrest them. And we'll save over new one. I don't even really bother to check most of my people now. Most of them will self-tend, or somebody will tend to them. Somebody will tend to the animals, somebody will tend to the prisoners. Like, I don't really have to worry. Somebody's doing it, you know? Hummingbirds, yeah, she's bringing in somebody. And the problem is this tends to result in extra prisoners, unfortunately. Boz is having a daze. Alright, so we're now in here. This isn't closed off yet. We are working on that. Where did my person go for it? Hey, what software? Can I borrow you like a minute? Can I get you to finish this? Because I know that if you are actually working on something, you might actually finish it. Whoever else was working on it probably went for a break, but I need them to finish this particular design like ASAP before we have the next prison outbreak, because that's what I was trying to do this week. I was trying to fix it up before we had our first prison outbreak, because that's what it's going to be for the most part at the moment, because I have too many prisoners. But yeah, they're still gonna keep doing. What are you two doing? Fucking sprung doing something, I'll tell you that much. Alright, all the beds along here are pretty much allocated. I could do the next little section down, or I could do the next section up. I think the next section up might not be a bad idea, but I still don't think that's too far away. Even just doing like a bottom section like this would be okay. I sort of wanted to... I know these are bigger rooms at the moment. I haven't divided them out like that yet because I have to bring them in. So this lot I have. I will probably fix this lot up next as the next set of bedrooms. Alright. Also, we ended up getting this fixed up. Oh, that's right. I'm increasing this out by 1, I think. So I could have that wall there. Or I'm just making it 1 thick. This whole section here. I'll figure this shit out as it happens. Let's get rid of you. Also get rid of the pen marker. Yeah, I'd say get rid of that. I do not have this thing closed at this time because we're in spring. Summer and spring. Like, it's going to get into like winter eventually, and that's going to be a problem. Let's see, wildlife. There's been no real predators here. Tomboy, huh? Sadistic pain, huh? It's fine. You'll be fine. Let's grab software. Where are they? Yeah, click on the right person. Hold on. There you are. Okay, can I get you to arrest Tomboy? I probably don't need you to be on... There we go. Honestly, I could have just smacked them and put them back in hospital. It would have been fine. But if they really want to be sadistic rage, they can sit in here and do it. Alright, so... You go back to whatever you're doing. And you, let's make sure you at least get food. Actually, you're one of those people where I should be able to like automatically recruit you. We'll see how that goes. Doesn't always happen. Alright, so I've got a shit ton of beds and stuff. I need to work on that. I also need to get... Now we've got that enclosed and we've got this as their new opening, which is fantastic. I do want to take this down the fucking center and get this closed off to be 2 separate rooms, which means that can reinstall over by 1. And I kind of want a copy, honestly. Pop that there. Get a copy now. You be your own little like area up and over here somewhere. I kind of almost don't want it to be in the prison itself where the prisoners can fuck it up, but it should be fine. They have royally destroyed it. At this point, I need my people to be repairing shit. We just don't have a lot of resources for it. Okay, move those out of the way. Once those get moved, and see if I can get somebody to just move shit. I work on you. Get you and that to move, because then they'll get the 3 things out of the way. Then I can close off this area. As for bringing in here, I do still want them to be able to get in here. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Get rid of this and that. I'll be able to put 3 more batteries in here. These, nobody has passed through these. I don't want them held open. You would think that an animal would have come through here, but I'm guessing when I had one of the battles, I must have rolled back and unset that. That's fine. I need to find batteries to put into that too. So what I want is batteries going into here. So I've got like a shit ton of them. So the reason why I put like all the batteries and stuff into like these little areas is that basically the people can't see them as they go about their day. So they don't get as disgusted by having to look at these battery sources, because apparently they're not pretty. And that really seems to upset my colonists if they have to look at something, God forbid, unsightly. So yeah, I try to make it that they're at least tucked away where they can't either destroy them, they can't get destroyed by elements. If there is a fire, it's contained hopefully into a small rock-built room kind of thing, or stone, whatever. So hopefully it's not too much of an issue if it catches fire or anything. And yeah. You guys, can you not fucking feed him right there? Slept on the ground. Diddums. You're allocated. You're not. Should be a last one for that. Alright. So that should fix up this area. I also need to get like a proper light source in here, because at the moment I've got fire. Because I didn't really have electricity until kind of recently. What I might do, maybe we put you here, because there's going to be a lot of light, right? But I do kind of want it to be, I want it to be reasonably well lit kind of thing, like in these corners and stuff. That should be quite bright in here. Realistically, I could probably just put it on the wall here, kind of think of it. Might as well just do that actually, hold on. Instead of the corner bit. So you and you and you. I could just cancel that. Now I did not select the right thing somehow. You. Look, let's give me the cancel button, because that will get it done. There. Alright. Wolf. No. I don't know who you're going off to slaughter, but hummingbird versus a wolf, I guess, is what's happening right now. So we'll see how that goes. I might bring a jackal in here too, at least for reinforcements. And cut you off at the pass, if you can get out of your room in time. I don't think you guys got any animals or anything connected to you. Nope. Wolf is absolutely fucking gunning it. Sash is in a mental break. Black's coming out of here. Hold on. I could bring you in here and you could attack. Yeah, try to arrest. If you can even catch up. Lola, maybe. Fucking hell. Yeah, try to arrest. Holy shit. They are going. Can you stay at this door? No. Stay drafted. Stay at this door. Get over here. Because they are obviously just going to leave through there. Like, go back to what you're doing, mate. Not even useful. Alright. You. Try arresting. You're right there. Can you do it? Nope. Oh my god. Alright. Too bad, so sad. Fucking go down, wolf. If I can even get you, Jesus. You're gonna be outside that range in a hot second. There we go. Alright, everybody go back to what you're doing. That was terrible. You had to rely on somebody at a great distance with a fucking shock lance to get them down. They were just going to go and kill whoever it was. I think they were actually going to kill that duck, specifically, who knows. But either way, I love when my people can't kind of catch up. And it's like, are you... Like, I don't know if they're arresting them or... I don't know. Yeah, they're rescuing. Alright, cool. Alright, let's try to get, I guess, some of these beds out of here. And some of this built. So what I realistically want is I want my prison to be divided as best I can. Stained Forth, can you build? No. Ludo, can you? I just need to find one person in the area that can build, and I'll get them to build for a bit. Army, I should be able to. Yeah, you can. Alright, can I get you to prioritize working on this and that? I think you just allocated just one. Yeah, through that whole section there. I do want them to be divided. I do not want to be dealing with one whole fucking prison coming through at a time. I'm going to try this again. I had the idea, but we had it centered, and the tunnel is not going to work, so we'll see if this helps. Obviously, eventually, I'll have, like, a nice prison. This shit's been, like, slowing me down so much. We're going to power production. You were pretty much all the way up through here. The other side, not so much yet. We're getting there. I'm pretty sure I took power all the way through, so I don't really have to worry about that. Now, that's not what I want on that, but we'll fix this up. Okay, what I want is I want to have a storage area up in here. I'm going to make a stockpile storage initially, because what I want is I want just clear everything except for buildings, furniture. I want all of the, what do you call them, table thingy, shelves to come up here, right? That's what I want up in this area right now. And I will basically get rid of like the whole other area so that my people just keep bringing shelves up here. This will make it a lot faster, like that way I won't have to worry about telling people to go find a shelf and bring it up here. I'll just unallocate it from all the other areas. And once they're done bringing it up here, this will also be like a continued kind of storage for, let's copy that. This will be a continued storage for food. Paste that. Usually my storage areas for food are kind of like a bluishy color. Revenue outpost, that sounds like a person. Sounds like a person is becoming available to me. I'll have a look. I don't have a lot of people in a good state here yet. I'm still working on so fucking much and I have so many prisoners. Although we did lose a couple of people last week. Alright, paste that. Disease, guns, got an infection. What do we got? Trevor, Prime Councillor of West Finfarnham, has sent us a message. Apparently outlanders based in a nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. The camp is controlled by by our ex-ally, Finbarm. Trevor's asking us to destroy the camp, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. Trev says there's a bandit camp at the site guarded by 16 outlanders. Oh, I could take 16 people. I don't have shock lancers for that, but I could easily want to take that. I don't even know if I'm near people at this point. We have a lot of money. I feel like 13. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, that's 13,000 fucking silver. And I have other resources I could sell for things. Resurrect the mech serums. I don't know. Where are we going? What's going on? Caravan. Sure, let's trade. What have you got? Do you happen to have shock lancers? I'm in the market for like about 16 shock lancers specifically. You have phenoxycillin. That would be really useful. Basically, any kind of medicine for my people would be great. Because I don't have a lot of stuff. We have got some light leather that we could sell. And I have books on me, but I don't need them. I've got a lot of money in my colony. You don't have any like metals or components. My people have a lot of days worth of food, and I actually don't know how long their journey is still at this point. But we could take some pemmican. That's not even going to put a fucking scratch in the numbers. We could also take a chicken. Sure. We'll take that, and I'm kind of honestly interested in maybe taking some meat from them. Because, like, this caravan has a lot of food as well. If we can afford it, sure. Let's do that then. And I have penoxycillin on the way in by the look of it, which is good because my people need medicine. So let's accept that and move on. Where is that? That's actually not far away. So look, if I was to do a attack quest somewhere out here, I would probably go visit these 3 groups first and see if I could get shock lancers off them, because they sell them, and so does Finbum, but I can't trade with Finbum because they're currently my enemies. Allies turn enemies. I don't want none of the shit. Like, it's great, but I will get attacked endlessly for it. Resurrect the mech serums. Skill trainers. I do want skill trainers soon. I'll accept that. Okay. Where is the bandit camp? Oh, it's like right there. That's not too far. That's still like several days out, just so you know. Because this is a shit location to walk through. Like, if I have to go through here, it like adds a week to everything. So all I could think of is if I was to send out a couple of caravans and then make them convene on that at the end. I don't want to send out every single person that's got a weapon. But yeah, I'm gonna have to send out at least a few people that do. Like, Lincoln can do sales and stuff. He can talk to people. I don't want to send out this little group here because they're very strong. I want them to stay. Weeks is strong for my prisoners. Tofu, they need to stay. Nikki, I believe, is mentally wandering at the moment. She might have finished. I don't know. Dodsworth, all of you lot. Let's send a few extras. I don't like the fact that I'll be sending out a whole heap of people that got guns. But little group like that, and let's grab a whole bunch of animals. Maybe the horses over everything, because they're not going to give me fur or any kind of like meat anytime soon. So grab a few horses. There should be plenty enough to ride out on. My fucking voice, I'll tell you what. We apparently still have a shit ton of chocolate. I'm going to have some water. I don't think that's gonna fix it, but we'll see. Let's see. Herbal medicine. Fucking hell. Hold on. Let me try to cough. See if that fixes it. I don't know if that's gonna fix it up, but I could only try. Alright, let's see. I don't really want to take that much chocolate or kibble. Or realistically, rice. Rice wouldn't be too bad, but I don't have a lot. I want to take all of the stack. Take about 10 of that. They've got like a couple of days food, and it's a little bit more than a couple of days out and back. So I'll give them the other stack of rice. I don't want to give them the eggs or anything. I don't have a lot of food for this. The other group that's coming in will have food money. This group does not. I am going to give you guys basically the entire stack of money. They might get attacked leaving my base doing this. I have a lot of guns around the place too. So I'll see how that goes. I've got a lot of I've got a lot of stuff. I could probably call in a trader and see how I go with that. Send that out. I don't think that's a big enough group, but I do want to send out a second group as well. But I kind of want them to travel together. Realistically, I want them to go through this and then back to that. So, I don't know. I'll send a second group to the same location and see how it goes. Chalky. I don't know. Not you. You've got one of those EMP blasters. Mush. This should be more than enough people, even if they were just casually part of it. And happen to pick up a shock lance, it would be enough, I think. Between the two caravans, I think it would be enough. I'm not going to grab any extra animals for it. Whatever they've got isn't going to be that, I'll tell you that much. Chocolate, sure. Rice, no. That's already pre-allocated. Medicine, sure. I think there was 12 in the other group, so we should have probably about 20 odd people in here. As for hay, I know you don't have any like hay animals and stuff with you, but if you could grab all of that shit, because the animals will eat it, so it'll give us a little bit more food. They're not going to have a lot of food, by the way. They're going to bitch about that. And what else can I make it carry of value to sell? It's kind of lightweight. These people don't buy wood, unfortunately. They would buy guns and weapons, probably. But yeah, I don't really have anything super valuable that's light, except for the books. Like, I can load them up with books and we can try to sell those. Like, realistically, I bought a shit ton of books, mostly just to keep my people amused, but I'll sell them. I didn't realize I had so many. I guess each group took a batch with them. That and the furs and shit. Which honestly, I'll probably call in somebody for some of this too. Yeah, the same value. That should be fine. If that's all you can carry, let me send you with at least an animal. If that's what's going to happen. Let's send you with a dromedary. A couple of the dromedaries should be enough. Like that. That'll allow me to take a little bit more furs with me. Muffalo wools and stuff. Alright, cool. Send that out. That's going to be plenty of money. 2 groups. A few animals. We got thrombos coming in. I don't know. I could probably kill them. I could probably take them for their furs. So I've tried like a few different things with taking thrombos, but you really need somebody that's basically like a level 20 and inspired to be able to capture one. A fucking nightmare. What are you doing? You're eating kibble. Don't attack, Wicked. That's just bad fucking colonist behavior. Wicked mate, you're going on a caravan. Can I get you to like run from this battle? Because if it's the chimpanzee that I know, that's the one that does the cooking. Alright, I was gonna say, I'm like, if it's the other one, you're fucked for that battle. And there ain't no way you're like getting out of that, Wicked mate. Just keep moving towards the group. Move towards the group. Come on. See if you can get away from him. I would like just one of yous to try to maybe arrest him. But that should be fine. Alright. Sweet. It wasn't the worst case scenario, obviously. Can I get Takeo to just rescue him? How bad is he? He's mostly fine. Wicked is supposed to be going in a caravan. Instead of that, I guess you've got set as like no medical, so if you die from that, we'll see. See, 8 raw food. 8 raw food. Yeah, I don't have a lot of food right now. Ravenously hungry. And also we got a lot of nudity in my colony because we don't have good clothes, so a lot of this stuff is like wearing off them. I don't have a production area made yet, so we'll work on that too. It's not a brown. That's not a yellow horse, is it? It's a brown one, right? Very hard to tell. I think it might be a brown horse. I'll let it live till dawn and I'll see what color it comes up. If it's orange, it's getting killed. Saying. I don't have orange horses here. Alright. So most of you lot are fine. This is built. So we got lights in here too. Let's make this... Can I choose the color? I change the color to be... I don't actually know what color I want my prison to be, but maybe like a lilac or some shit. Not quite lilac, but let's see what that does. It's kind of nice. Not really my thing. Maybe... I don't want it to be like a specifically super bright color. Jesus. God, my eyes. Fuck, that hurts so bad. I want you to be more like a lighter, warmer kind of color. Like fucking something bright. That's not quite it either. Eventually I want this to be like a nice kind of marbly, sort of very fancy looking place. Maybe we try that. That's not too bad. It's a little bit dark. Let's get you guys some floors in here too. Not wood, not concrete. I kind of want sandstone marble. I want marble flooring in here, specifically. Right, so we can get our fancy ass floors on. It's a nightmare to look at the moment. I don't know how quickly they'll build it. I don't even know if I have marble blocks available. Hold on, let's have a look. I have a tiny bit. We could do a little bit of the floor. I'm guessing not a lot of people are working on marble. A lot of people working on, what is that? Slate and limestone. They're the natural things on this location. I could make it a limestone floor. It'd make it very, very white, but I want it to be fancy. I'm pretty sure marble and slate and shit they like. Granite they also like. I'm pretty sure I can also paint shit now. I could paint the floor. So I guess it doesn't matter. I could make it limestone. I could realistically make it whatever the fuck I want. I could make it wood. But I'm trying to make it something that like I could make it sterile tile. Actually, I did have sterile tile once in prison. It was clean, enhancing. Improves outcomes of hospitals. Actually, fuck it, let's do that. Let's grab all this flooring type. Get rid of it. I don't think anybody started building anything. Let's make our first kind of semi-hospital-esque area, because when my prisoners are in here, they're still going to need to be tended to. So, yeah. I knew I had like a white floor tile in there, I just didn't know what the fuck it was. I knew it was bright though. It should look pretty cool. It should look like a nice kind of light purple once we get a color in there. Alright, so we've got some bedrooms. I haven't continued building bedrooms just yet. I haven't built floors in there either. We are building through here. I need this shit to move over. I just don't know if I want it to move over and down. Who knows? I could make it like flat across there. I think that's what I was gonna do. Hey, hold up, reinstall this. No, if I do it like that, I could fit two in that way. I know that we had it kind of like going that way, but I might actually make it sticking down and out. See how that goes. Let's get this place fixed up, at least. I need to be able to put that there, so we'll try. We've got the multiple doorways now, so should be able to close this in. I believe it's got most of its roof. I don't need that spot there. I'm also going to need this to be a sterile tile. The fact that I'm taking all the silver out of the base is not great, but oops, I might call in for traders. I'm not going to get many people because realistically, hold on. I could tell a bunch of outdoorsy people to go and cut down some trees. Just hot randomly. Hold on. Go cut down a bunch of trees and see how this goes. I don't need the trees cut in here. Oh, there's actually an orange foal. Hold on. Let's get rid of you. There we go. I knew there was one in here. Fucking knew it. The rain can only hide so much, realistically. Alright, anyway. Let's see. Crucia's having a food binge. That's fine. Okay, the other thing too was I was going to... I don't know if they tried to put a roof on this. Did you or did you not? No. Well, tiny bit. There's a couple of spots in here that I do want to put floor on. There's a couple of spots I want to put moisture pumps on. These bits. I do and I don't. It's going to affect the ground a little bit, but it should remove... It should remove that enough. Dorsey, no. You're not going to slaughter an animal. Oh, mate. Wrong spot to be in. Somebody beat him up, but Barada, mate, you're like right there. I kind of just want to smack him. I don't want to put another person in prison, realistically. Jesus, they're already working on that. Yeah, just smack him around so we can put him back in a bed or something. Hold on. I don't know if this is a smart idea, but we'll see. I don't know who here is ready to like... Okay, cool. I just didn't want to put another person in prison, realistically. There's so many. There's so many that's already in there. Cora, ravenously hungry. I know. We are working on that. Some of these are proper stoves. Cook simple meals, pemmican, lavish meals. And the other thing I want to do, that's right, is I made these areas. Okay, they're already bringing those up, but what I want is I also want food to be coming in here. It's a whole section of food, okay? I also am going to want medicine and shit in here sometime. We'll get to that, but we've got storage and stuff coming up. So what I want is this whole area to be no food. Don't store food there, and do not store shelves. No shelves. Okay. And I want that to be for basically all of it. Obviously the shelves that are here I can't do much about if they've got food storage on them. I can link them up and like fix them up, but I kind of need basically all the shelves. If I can click on everything. Nerona. Where are you? I can already hear you getting your ass handed to you. Wrong spot to do that. Where is she? Nerona is there. Pretty sure. You're already down, so I don't need to do that. Hold on. Send you back to where you're going. Josh, mate. Can you capture Nerona? I know Silverware's coming in to do it, but I realized that if I kept fighting her, she would get fucking pummeled to death. So that's why I wanted to be careful with that. It's already looking like a nice color in there. It's kind of nice. All right, so if that's working, I'm going to need to put light in other places too eventually. Is that one still stuck open? It is. This one has a fucking chest table in the way. That's a problem. Let's say this zone is no longer allowed to store... Well, it shouldn't be storing food for starters. It's outdoors. Say no food and... Oh, mate. I'll deal with you in a hot sec. Hold on, let's see. Shelves. If we